Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
The following sports special is a broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. It's time for the fun of a summertime tradition with Little League All-Star Baseball.
Play ball!
And now, let's go to the ballpark and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Welcome out to Oatsdale Park here on TV 10, WRNR TV on YouTube, getting you ready for the District 6 tournament for West Virginia's 10-12 Little League All-Stars. Dylan Bishop and Isaiah Horner with you on the call. Brady Masters back at the studio. Colton Musgrove behind the TV 10 camera. Our pregame show is brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online and they'll deliver it to you. And if you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. The District 6 tournament kicks off and wraps up tomorrow. So it's a two-day tournament between the two area champions and area runners-up of Area 1 and 2 in District 6. We're starting things out with Jefferson versus Moorefield. We'll follow with the area championship, which clinches a spot in the state tournament immediately in our second game, Martinsburg versus Mineral County. Isaiah, this should be a good one.
Yeah, should definitely be a good one. Got a chance to watch Jefferson last week, and they're a pretty solid team. Haven't seen Moorefield play live yet, but to make it this far, you got to be doing something right.
Right. You had Mineral County and Moorefield play to an 11-10 game in the area championship. Jefferson lost a area championship game to Martinsburg 4-1, so clearly there hasn't been a big separator between the champions and runner-up of each area so far. As the teams are announced here on the field, that means that we're getting pretty close to the start of this one. We'll end up, as the teams come up, introduce their starting lineups in the top of the bottom of the order. We'll give you those lineups. The lineups will be brought to you by CMA Honda Winchester, located at 3985 Valley Pike in Winchester. Call 540-686-1622 at CMA Honda of Winchester. Owners just care more about you. We will, however, before we get started here, give you the starting batteries for both sides, pitcher and catcher. To be Tanner Hours on the mound for Moorefield, throwing to Dexter I. And on the other side, it'll be Asher Blair for Jefferson, pitching to catcher Connor Craze. Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family-owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777. And teams are hitting the field right before we take our commercial break to head into this one. With first pitch coming up, we'll go ahead and tell you that first pitch is brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. The tournament is over for the loser of this first of our doubleheader here between Moorefield and Jefferson. Whoever wins this one advances to have a chance to be the district runner-up, and they will play the loser of our nightcap between Martinsburg and Mineral County, as the winner of that second one becomes the district champion. So with that, let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break and come back on the other side of that 2-minute break with first pitch. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. Back in 2 minutes.
Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident.
First, call 911. Then call Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Let us handle the insurance company so you can focus on getting better.
Being injured in a wreck is enough stress. Let your doctor handle your medical issues.
And let the Skinner brothers handle your insurance issues.
If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
call the Sevens, 304-777-7777. Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident. Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident.
First, call 911. Then call Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Let us handle the insurance company so you can focus on getting better.
Being injured in a wreck is enough stress. Let your doctor handle your medical issues.
And let the Skinner brothers handle your insurance issues.
If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
call the Sevens, 304-777-7777.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion. If you've been hurt in a car accident, time is critical. You've got car repairs, legal deadlines, and medical treatment that can't wait. The sooner you call Mansion Injury Law, the sooner we can help you. Because memories fade, evidence gets lost, and photos can't be retaken. You only get one chance. Let us help you make things right. Get more with Mansion. Call 1-800-557-4LAW.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
This is a pretty big cloud that's behind now. Hopefully it can help us out here for a good portion of this game. They moved back the start time of tomorrow's district runner-up game. It was a 5:30 start. Make sure that's been announced ahead of time, but for anybody who didn't know, tomorrow's game for the runner-up of the district was originally scheduled for 5:30. It's been pushed back to 8 o'clock to hopefully have it be a bit cooler when we start things off. Like today, for instance, it's a 97 now. At 8 o'clock, it's projected to be only 91. Only 91.
Only 91.
But it is 6 degrees lower than where we sit here at almost 5:30. Sunset at 8:45, so pushing that game back will put most of that game under the lights tomorrow between the winner of this one and the loser of our next one. Moorefield will take the field. They are the runners-up of Area 2 in District 6. Like we mentioned earlier, it was an 11-10 area championship loss for Moorefield over Mineral County. So just because they're the runner-up doesn't say a whole lot for them compared to Mineral. One-run game, they were both able to put up runs. It'll be interesting to see if the pattern of putting up a lot of runs does continue against Jefferson here, who, Isaiah, as we saw, Jefferson can really hit the ball.
They can put some runs on the board, but, Moorefield apparently can as well. So it would not surprise me if we see another double-digit scoring game here for both teams.
Let's get you the lineup for Jefferson coming up. They're going to lead off with Paxton Thomas, the shortstop, number 4, followed by Connor Craze, the catcher, number 50. In the 3 spots, Beckett Mason, the center fielder, number 5. Then in the cleanup spot, it's number 14, Jackson Bush, the first baseman. In the 5 spot, number 6, Blake Price will be an extra hitter, followed by Miles Mumal, number 23, the third baseman. Then it's Asher Blair, pitcher, number 00. Cameron Anders, extra hitter, number 9. Wyatt Horn, left fielder, number 29. In the 10 spot, it's number 13, Levi Jones, right fielder, number 2, Archer Torre, an extra hitter, and rounding things out is Henry Solich, number 21, the second baseman, who we saw as the area tournament went on. Jefferson messed with their lineup a bit in that area championship game against Martinsburg. They went from Henry Solich being the leadoff guy to putting him all the way at the bottom as the second leadoff, try to turn the lineup over. That will bring Paxton Thomas into the box to start off this district tournament. Thomas had a home run in the area tournament at Hedgesville, as well as a gem up on the mound. He will take strike 1, start things out from Tanner Hours. Thomas on the ground and up the middle, a nice solid base hit into center field. To get us going, Jefferson has a leadoff single, leadoff base runner.
That was a great swing by Thomas there. Just found the gap. Saw that first pitch come through. I think he had an idea what he was going to see the second pitch there.
Connor Craze also sent one over the fence in the area tournament. He bats second right behind Thomas. They want to start off strong with this lineup. He takes the ball to start things out. Hours, the lefty, ready's on the mound, throws in for strike. Make it 1-1. Behind Hours in the field, you have Rode Williams over at third base. Shortstop is Kason Kreitz. As Craze pops this one up, and it looks like it's going to get out of play. Second baseman for Moorefield, Kipton Sneathen. First base will be Easton Scions. Left field is Bobby Barr. Out in center, Hudson Sherman. And in right, it's Jake Funk. Here's your 1-2 to Thomas. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Hours has his first K of the evening.
Now batting, number 5, Beckett.
That was a good mix-up. Looked like a little off-speed there. Craze kind of half swung and then followed through there towards the end. Kind of threw him off guard.
So Beckett Mason will step in. He's going to square around the bunt. He pulls it back, though, and it gets past the catcher. Pass ball lets Thomas move up to second. Takes away the double play opportunity for Moorefield. Squaring around again, Mason pulls it back again and takes a strike this time. We've seen that strategy throughout the tournament a good bit where batters will square around, pull it back until a pitcher gives them a strike. We'll see if Mason will swing away now or keep going for it. He will try to swing away at that one, but he just gets a piece of it as it's fouled away.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that strategy of squaring up for the bunt, that was when Jefferson poured 8 runs on Hedgesville that last game. Was half that inning was batters squaring up the bunt, laying it down, or even if they weren't laying it down, you saw pass balls happen just like that one.
Yeah, you could kind of tell that it felt like Jefferson thought that they were getting to the pitcher by squaring around and kind of obscuring his strike zone, and it worked in their favor. Ball 2. Thomas forces a throw down the third base. He ran about halfway there, but then able to get back. We saw that as well, trying to kind of bait throws in the infield, trying to test defenses. Two. Mason pops this up. It's going to be playable And over from third base is Williams to make the play. That's out number 2.
Now batting number 14, Jackson Bush.
Jackson Bush, cleanup hitter for Jefferson, steps in. Same sort of strategy, but Hours able to hit the strike zone for an 0-1 count. Hours well ready. Third base in about a step or two in front of the bag. Pitch inside. 1-1. Bush looks down for the sign now, stepping into the box. Throw from Hours. This is soft on the ground over towards shortstop. Play is made, but not in time. It was a slow roller in front of Kreitz over at shortstop. He had to hesitate a little bit, so he couldn't fully run in for it because Thomas was going to third.
Yeah, it was good base running there by Thomas, trying to basically throw him off a little bit of a rhythm there, and it seemed to work as that throw was just a tad bit too late.
Yeah, he played the game well. Kind of run to third, don't purposely get into the way of the shortstop, but just kind of go quick enough or slow enough, so it just kind of happens to just happen. Catcher's indifference is going to let Bush move up to second base on the first pitch to Blake Price. It was outside of the zone. So there is 2 outs, but it's second and third. And here's a strike, make it 1-1. Miles Moomal will follow if the inning continues. Here's your 1-1, big cut. That's strike 2. Hours with the high heat.
You kind of see Price shake his head a little bit after that one. Wasn't too happy with himself that he chased the high heat, but good pitch by Hours. Leave it up there for him.
Chance to get out of the inning with this pitch. Here's a 1-2. That's a swinging strike 3 for his second K of the inning. Jefferson gets on the board base runner-wise, but can't get on the board with a run. So we go to the bottom of the first inning, still scoreless here from Oatsdale Park. So we start the West Virginia District 6 Little League Tournament for the 10-12 All-Stars. We'll come back with the bottom of the first after this 1-minute break. You are tuned in to Little League Baseball on TV 10. Back in a minute.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Let's talk about what to do after a car or truck accident.
First, call 911. Then call Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
Let us handle the insurance company so you can focus on getting better.
Being injured in a wreck is enough stress. Let your doctor handle your medical issues.
And let the Skinner brothers handle your insurance issues.
If you've been hurt in almost heaven,
call the Sevens, 304-777-7777.
The bottom of the first inning on TV 10 is brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results. Looking for a home in the tri-state area? Call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-263-4222 or visit them online at modernrealtyresults.com. Nothing doing for for Jefferson against Moorefield in the top of the first inning. So Moorefield will try to get something going in the bottom of the inning, give you their lineup as it comes to bat. It's Chase Cumberland, an extra hitter, leading off. He'll step into the box here in just a moment, followed by Kason Kreitz, number 6, a shortstop. Then it's Dexter I, catcher number 29. Then it's Easton Sions, first baseman 99. Then Rode Williams, third baseman, number 13. Jake Funk, number 4, the right fielder, hits 6th, followed by Kipton Sneeden, the second baseman, number 14. Then it's Hudson Sherman, number 21, the center fielder, as first pitch from Asher Blair is out of the zone. Rest of the Moorefield lineup is Bobby Barr, number 32, left fielder. So the next pitch is up high, making it 2-0. And the last 3 in the order for Moorefield is number 12, the pitcher Tanner Hours, Zayden Harvey, extra hitter number 42, and Jordy Keplinger, number 22, an extra hitter. 3-0 start for Blair on the mound. We saw during that area tournament, Jefferson was the team that most seemed like you could see their reactions to calls that didn't go their way. We'll see if that continues into the district tournament. 4-pitch walk. Blair does shake his head at that call, but it's a walk for Cumberland to start things out.
Yeah, as for Moorefield, that's exactly what you want. If you don't have to work too hard to get a runner on base, and you'll take it at any means.
Kason Kreitz, shortstop, will hit second for Moorefield. First pitch out of the zone. So Blair, 5 pitches, 5 out of the zone. Blair takes his time with this one. Here comes the windup and the pitch. This is playable. Over to first base. Bush steps on the bag, then throw to second. Not in time for the double play. But easy play for Bush. He just had to step right in front of him to get one out.
For a second there, I thought Bush was going to charge that one, catch it in the air, and just have a simple 2-step over back to first base to get 2 outs. But took a bounce on him. Runner advances over to second. Brings up Mr. I.
Dexter I will take a strike to start this off. 0-1 count. We're now at a runner on second base. Dexton. Not Dexter. Strike 2 is called. Thought we got that correction from PA. He's got the type. We got the handwritten, so sometimes he'll have it a little better than us. He can correct us if need be. Luckily, here's a 3-pitch strikeout as Dexton I goes down. Blair may have found a little bit of a groove.
Yeah, flipped the script on his 4-ball walk there and just said, you know what, I'm not going to throw one this time. I'm just going to throw 3 straight strikes.
Easton Scions is next, first baseman. He'll take the first pitch out of the zone. Infield for Jefferson, Miles Moomaw at third, Paxton Thomas at short, Henry Solich at second, Jackson Bush at first. The next pitch is out of the zone, and your outfield left to right is Wyatt Horn, Beckett Mason, and Levi Jones. It's a 2-0 start to Scions. Here's the next one. Just outside. 3-0 again. And this is another 4-pitch walk. Scions will get on, making it runners on first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting number 13, Roan Williams.
Roan Williams is next in the 5 spot. Playing the 5 spot in the field as well, third base. This is taken out of the zone, making 1-0.
Yeah, if you're Blair here, you're kind of just put one in the strike zone, get your confidence back.
He's been trying to dance around it so far at the top of this order. This is a check swing. First base umpires, they check down to him. They'll say he went. 1-1 from Blair. Counts now 2-1. It's another one high. Blair seems to be missing high more often than not when he does miss. Here's your 2-1, and it was inside enough that Williams kind of took a step back, but that was on the inside corner. Make it 2-2. Williams will have to hold strong up in the box. 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside corner again, strike 3. Got him looking. And that will strand 2 on base for Moorefield. And it leaves us still with a scoreless first inning. 0-0 as we head to the second. We'll take another 60-second break. When we come back after a minute, it'll still be 0-0 as we start off the district tournament. Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Top of the second inning on TV 10 is brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit BurkeandSchultz.com. We play hardball.
Now batting for Jefferson, number 23, Miles Moomaw.
Miles Moomaw, 6th in the order for Jefferson, will lead off the top of the second. Moomaw squaring around. First one out of the zone. So it looks like Jefferson might stick with that strategy that they employed in the first inning. And this time it is a bunt laid down for real. Hours able to turn and fire to first, though, in time. Way to field the position for out number 1.
Yeah, it was good by Hours there. Didn't pump fake or hesitate. He grabbed the ball and threw it straight to first and got him out in time. It was good, quick play there by the pitcher.
I'll bring up our other pitcher, Asher Blair. And it'll be lefty versus lefty. First pitch, high and inside for a ball. Blair, a left-handed batter, a right-handed pitcher. Don't see that too often. I saw that a little often because that was me, but I didn't see that very often from anybody else. 2-0 now as the next one comes inside.
Yeah, it's a little fascinating. I'm righty-righty, so I can never understood if I was put in the box on how to swing left-handed, I don't think I would have touched the ball once.
Here's 2-0. Next one out of the zone as well. It's 3-0. It'll be Blair followed by Cameron Anders. Guaranteed in this half inning. And 3-0 runs in and it hits Blair right between the shoulder blades. Ouch.
Yeah, you could hear that solid thud from here, and that's one Blair might have to take his time walking to first for.
He looks like he's going to be able to walk it off, but that was a tough one. Cameron Anders will get to come up with a runner on first and 1 out. Hours gave up 2 hits in that first inning. He struck out 2. Both sides, their pitchers were able to strand runners on base in that first inning. Moorefield will have to do it again. First pitch of Anders is a strike. Funk, Sneathen, and Sherman due up for Moorefield in the next half inning. And here's a pass ball. It hits off the glove of the catcher, but gets to the backstop. And Blair will go down to second. Ball bounces past the shortstop a little bit, trickling into center field. Not far enough for Blair to take third. But he does take second. It's a 1-1 count with a runner on second now. One out in this 0-0 ball game as strike two is it. And this 1-2 is fouled away. Anders staying alive at least.
You got a runner on second if you're Anders, and there's anything in the zone, you're just trying to put bat on ball to move that runner possibly over to third or even get him in to score.
Here's the 1-2. This is hit on a line, but foul. Close to the glove of Roan Williams over at third, but just kept on hooking foul down the third base line. Another 1-2. Inside. Too far in for ball two. Jefferson did really well against the other competition outside of Martinsburg in that area tournament. Big wins over Hedgesville twice and one more over South Berkeley to get through. As the next pitch is out of the zone. Jefferson had just had one competitive game in that area tournament, and they just lost it by 3 runs. So now they're in the runners-up bracket for this one. Here's a full count pitch. This is on the ground. Off the glove at second base. And able to beat it out is Anders. Sneathen reached out for it as the ball came to him on just one bounce. Wasn't able to keep it in the glove.
Wyatt Horn.
If you're the second baseman there, you can't be too mad at yourself. The ball didn't get to the outfield and that runner be able to score, so at least a good heads-up play to keep it in front of him and make sure that runner doesn't get all the way to home plate.
Yeah, I think you can rule that one as a single. You could have went either way with it. Catcher's indifference, though, and we'll have another base taken by Jefferson Anders from first to second. Wyatt Horn now steps in with no ground ball double play with a forced second in play anymore. 0-1 fouled away. Jefferson down to the 9th spot in their order, hoping they can get some production to drive in the runners in scoring position. Here's another 0-2. Called strike 3. Horn frozen by the off-speed pitch. And there's 2 down. Third strikeout for Tanner Hours.
Now batting number 13, Levi Jones.
Yeah, if you're Jefferson, you want to go back-to-back innings with leaving ducks on the pond on second and third. I mean, last thing you want to do is leave base runners on base, and Hours is doing good at fighting back each inning, too.
Yeah, you don't get these opportunities every inning. You got to make the most of them. We will have a pinch runner over third, as there's now 2 down. Asher Blair, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Wyatt Horn steps in for him. First pitch to Jones is over his head. Levi Jones, the right fielder. Pitch from Hours. Inside, make it 2-0. See if Jones makes Hours prove to get it in the strike zone. He does. Strike 1. Here's your 2-1 pitch. Howers comes back with 2 straight strikes. Just like that, he's 1 pitch from getting out of this inning.
Yeah, good job by Howers working the zone through that one. The first strike a little tight, and that one he worked the outside corner. Now he's keeping Jones on his toes.
2-2. Swung through. Strike 3. 2 straight strikes outs. Leaves 2 runners in scoring position. But Jefferson can't drive in. Means we go to the bottom of the second. Still nothing on the board on either side. We'll take a minute break. We'll come back after the break with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%. Parsons' goal of financing for all. And Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars, too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
When you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further than L.A. Roberts Jewelers at 146 North Queen Street in downtown Martinsburg. Choose from a huge selection of unique items, from the finest diamonds that make your eyes sparkle to exquisite timepieces, figurines, and collectibles. Buying from L.A. Roberts Jewelers means that you've made the decision to do business with people who've excelled in the industry for more than 100 years. They'll be here tomorrow when you need them, and if you need your jewelry or your watch repaired, they'll do that too. L.A. Roberts in downtown Martinsburg. Old World Jewelers for a new age.
This Little League International Tournament game is presented by TV 10 under the authority of Little League Baseball and Softball. It may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written permission of Little League International, South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. You can visit Little League online at littleleague.org. We move to the bottom of the second inning here from Oatsdale Park for the District 6 tournament, kicking off with the runner-up bracket, the 2 area runners-up, Jefferson and Moorefield. This is on the ground. First pitch swinging for this inning. Throw to first in time, and just like that, Jake Funk is our first out.
Now batting number 14.
It was a good play by third baseman Mumoy. Charged it. Again, didn't hesitate. Just no pump fakes, just straight out the glove, straight to first, right on the line. Good play by third baseman.
The bottom of the second is brought to you by the Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect, offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. First pitch out of the zone. Kipton Sneathen is up. He'll take another one for a ball. This is number 7 in the Moorefield order, followed by Hudson Sherman on deck. (3-0) as we're now in the heart of the Moorefield order, 12-man order, as Asher Blair has another long look at the umpire after that one's called out of the zone. 3-0. That one is in for strike 1.
I think he's a little happier with that.
Yeah. 3-1, line right past Blair, but Paxton Thomas from short able to grab that one as it's over towards the second base bag. It's thrown for out number 2.
Now batting number 21.
Good play by Thomas there. I thought that one was for sure going through to the outfield all the way to the center field, but Thomas slid over there just sneakily and grabbed it and made a good play.
Well, we were kind of talking about it down during the area tournament. The Paxton Thomas, shortstop for Jefferson, kind of looked like one of the, if not the smoothest infielder or fielder of anybody in that tournament, as the first pitch swinging is Hudson Sherman right back to the pitcher, and that's a 1-2-3 inning with 3 ground outs for Moorefield. This one back to the pitcher. So we go to the third inning. Still no score here from Oatsdale Park in Martinsburg. So we try to see who will take on the loser of our district championship game to follow here tonight and try to become the district runner-up and get to the state Little League tournament for West Virginia. Let's take 60 seconds to come back with more Little League baseball on TV 10.
Most insurance companies see you as a claim number. Most law firms see you as a case file. When their top priority is their bottom line, you only get a fraction of the attention that you deserve. At the law firm of Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, it's personal. We listen to our clients to see the whole picture, because every part of you is important. For a team built on relationships and results, call Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson at 304 Lawyers, or visit us at burkeandschultz.com.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
We move to the third inning on TV 10. The top of the third is brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. Still no score in this District 6 tournament game between Jefferson and Moorefield. The runners up from both sides in Area 1 and Area 2 in this district. These teams trying to win 2 games in 2 days to go into the state tournament. First pitch of this inning from Tanner Hours is outside of the zone to Jefferson's number 11 hitter, Archer Torre. This one is in the zone, make it 1-1. Torre hits this one the other way. It's going to drop into shallow right field for a base hit. Torre from the 11th spot, as Jefferson tries to roll the lineup over, will get a base runner with no outs.
That was a good swing there by Torre. I mean, pitch before, he kind of chased it, and you could hear his coach saying, just be patient, wait on your pitch. And it only took one more, and he was patient and put a nice swing and poked the ball right out the right field. Henry Solich, who we mentioned was starting off the area tournament as the leadoff guy for Jefferson, tried to put down the bunt, fouls it away. Hours taking his time. Here's the next pitch. Called strike 2. After Solich, it goes back to Thomas at the top. Led off the game with a single. This one out of the zone, make it 1-2. Had the pitch to work with there to get him to try to chase. Bowers readies. Inside. Solich has to get out of the way as it's 2-2. Next pitch, Hours out of the zone as well. Yeah, good fight back here by Solich, going down 0-2 in the count, makes his way all the way up to a full count, and runners are going to be moving here. Full count, no outs. Let's see if the runner does go. He doesn't, but it's swung through for strike 3. Good thing the runner didn't go. That's the 4th strikeout, though, for Tanner Hours. So we move back to the top of the order with Paxton Thomas. Takes the first one out of the zone. Here 1-0. Thomas gets the bat on this one, but out of play. I think if he straightened that one out, that was going to be a really well hit one.
1-1's your count. Here's the next pitch to Thomas. He's going to take this one out of the zone. Powers ready on the mound again. Here's your pitch. Thomas as this one rode inside a bit. He tried to swing at it, but all they could do was hook it over to the dugout. 2-2 with one out here in the inning. At the top of the third, nobody able to get on the board yet. Now, second time through the order for Jefferson. 2-2 is way up high, make it a full count. Payoff pitch awaits from Hours. He kicks and he deals. This is hit well by Thomas on a line into center field. Bobbled a bit by the center fielder. It's going to let a chance for Torre to get the third, and he does. Thomas on the throw to third moves up to second base. Just like that, runners on second and third again for Jefferson.
Yeah, good cut by Thomas there and puts them right back in position. They've been in the last 2 innings. It's just Jefferson hoping to do something with it this time.
It's the 5th hit given up by Hours, but no walks, no runs yet. Connor Craze looks to change that. He looks at strike one. Craze struck out swinging in the first. 0-1. This is hit almost a Baltimore chop over right back to Hours. Coming home on the throw. Safe at home. Safe at third as well. There's your first run up on the board. Good base running from Jefferson. Archer Torre scores to make it 1-0.
A good heads-up base running. Moorefield just a little too slow on both of those throws, and Jefferson is our first team on the board this game.
To make it an RBI fielder's choice for Connor Craze. Beckett Mason will foul this one off. He still has that runner on third. 2 outs now, though. Mason popped up to third base in his first at-bat. Can't do anything with this one. It's out of the zone to make it 1-1. Hours deals outside, make it 2-1. Jackson Bush is on deck. He singled off of Hours in the first. Infield single. Next pitch, 2-1, fouled away. Hours ready for the 2-2, looks in at his catcher. And the pitch. Wild pitch to the backstop, but close enough to where Thomas stays put at third.
Yeah, it wasn't much room for Thomas to work there. Catcher got to it real quickly, so decided to stay on third for that one.
Backstop's pretty close to home plate here at Oatsdale, and there's a little bit of room to maneuver if it bounces away into the left or the right. Fouled away again off the fence. It's 3-2 again. Mason, here comes the payoff pitch to him. Outside, ball 4. So the inning continues. And immediately going for second base. Nobody was looking alive for Moorefield.
Now batting number 14, Jackson.
So it's a walk and immediately a stolen base for Beckett Mason. So once again, Jefferson living at runners on second and third. Living at it with 2 outs in the inning, though. Bush steps in and steps out as this one gets near him. He has to duck out of the way. Ours next pitch. This is over towards short. Gathered, but bobbled. Can you throw to third and get a tag? No, you can't. A second run scores for Jefferson. It's 2-0. Kreitz over at shortstop. Was able to dive and keep that in front of him, but that's all he could do.
At the end of that play, if you're Kreitz, you just got to be, it's tough, runner scores, but kept that ball in front of it. Could have been 2 runs scored there for Jefferson.
Thomas gets across home plate. It's 2-0. Mason at third now. Bush at first. Runners on the corners again. That's first pitch to Price is fouled away. Price struck out swinging to end the top of the first. Oh, that's outside. Forcing a throw down to second, but the runner comes home on the throw. Jefferson playing the base running game really well here today, making it 3-0 now.
Yeah, Moorefield hasn't thrown down to second on any of the first 3 times Jefferson pulled that. And that time it worked for Jefferson in their favor that they decided to throw.
And now a wild pitch to follow is going to let Bush now be all the way at third. And this is a long time in this heat for hours to be out there on the mound.
Yeah, not much shade on the mound right
He's
now.
thrown a lot of pitches in this inning. He threw a solid bit of pitches in the first 2 innings as well. And this is fouled away. Hours through his first 2 innings have been getting outs, but 2 of the outs in the first and the second were strikeouts, so he wasn't putting guys down on first pitch contact. Another 2-2. This time he does get another strikeout, his 5th so far. But Jefferson puts up the first 3 runs of the game on the board. 3-0. Jefferson leads over Moorefield. So after the 60-second break, we'll come back. More Little League Baseball on TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How can I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm John Everson, Private Wealth Advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Car accident? Get more with Mansion. If you've been hurt in a car accident, time is critical. You've got car repairs, legal deadlines, and medical treatment that can't wait. The sooner you call Mansion Injury Law, the sooner we can help you. Because memories fade, evidence gets lost, and photos can't be retaken. You only get one chance. Let us help you make things right. Get more with Mansion. Call 1-800-557-4LAW.
Back for the bottom of the third inning here from Oatsdale Park in Martinsburg on TV 10. We're brought to you by Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery. Attention to detail like no other. Visit dignitymemorial.com as the boss plays over the loudspeaker here from Oatsdale. It is a very festive time of the year. A lot of Bruce Springsteen will, I'm sure, get played this weekend. 4th of July.
Yeah, couldn't be a better time to hear some Springsteen over the speakers.
We're here on Oatsdale, at Oatsdale Park on July 1st and July 2nd tomorrow for the District 6 Little League Tournament.
Number 32, Bobby Barr.
If you didn't know if it was July, the heat should tell you today.
Absolutely. It reached about 100, or it pushed up against it today. 97 at first pitch. Here's a swing and a miss from Bobby Barr to start off the third inning. Asher Blair returns to the mound. The sun is starting to drop down out of the sky into our faces in the press box, which means that at some point it'll get into the faces of the batters as well. There's the 0-2 count now. It's still a little high up in the air for it to be affecting the batter's vision, but as it gets later, that might change. 0-2, swing and a miss. Barr down on 3 strikes.
Now batting,
Third
12,
strikeout for Asher Blair.
Hours.
It's exactly the start that he wants on the mound to start this inning.
Tanner Hours, pitcher, 10th in the order for Moorefield, so they need a base runner at least to get back to the top in this inning. Blair readies, wind, and fire. Fouled away. One. Hours stays alive again, fouling this one up. Next pitch from Blair. This is outside ball 2. It's Hours with Zayden Harvey to follow, at least in this inning. Big cut. Another strikeout for Blair, 2 in a row to start off this inning.
Now batting number 42, Zayden Harvey.
So last inning, Blair was able to send Moorefield down 3 batters, 3 in a row, but it was 3 ground outs in a row. He starts off this inning with 2 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the heat on the mound, he's trying to get out of this one early, or he's just in a groove right now.
First pitch to Harvey to follow out of the zone. He had a little bit of a shaky start in that first inning, but then he's really settled in. 2 walks allowed in that first inning. But he left those runners stranded. And Moorefield hasn't had any since. Big cut, Harvey swing for strike 1. Blair again. Harvey just barely able to get the bat on this one. And dribbles over towards first base dugout for strike 2. One and 2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Harvey turns away from it, but it's in the zone. Blair strike out the side after going 3 of 3 down the previous inning. Still nothing on the board for Moorefield. 4th inning starts after the 60-second break. Come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Back here on TV 10 for the top of the fourth inning, brought to you by Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. It's 3-0 Jefferson as we move to the second half of this one. Through 3 innings, they'll play 6. Here to see who moves on to the district runner-up game. Dylan Bishop and Isaiah Horner with you on the call. Brady Masters back in the studio. Colton Musgrove behind the camera. The dynamic here on site really just shifted a bit because Colton, as this is on the ground, we'll get to the off-topic thing here in a minute, as there's a bobble over it short. Kreitz can't bring it in. Miles Mumal will reach to lead off the fourth inning. If you've listened to the Sports Mix recently in the last week or so, you would know that Colton Musgrove, our cameraman for this game before he switches to color for the next one, is a Philadelphia 76ers fan. Isaiah Horner is a Boston Celtics fan, and we just heard the news that Jaylen Brown has been traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George. And the vibe between – I'm sitting in between the two of them right now, and the vibe is much different, as Isaiah, I think, is rightly thinking, why did we just do that? And Colton is thinking, I can't believe we just did that.
That's exactly what's going through my mind. You did good at reading that, Dylan.
Wild pitch moves the runner up to second base, and we have a strike to follow. Asher Blair is up here. He's trying to give himself some more insurance on the mound. Swings through this one for strike 2. Blair was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat in the second inning. Took 3 out of the zone, and then the fourth one took it to the back. See if Jefferson can do more damage to Tanner Hours. This one's out of the zone, make it 2-2. Next pitch, this is hit up in the air. Blair, this is high left field. Able to look up into the sky and get it as Bobby Barr for the first out.
Number 9, Cameron Anders.
Anders will follow. So the runner stays at second with just 1 out. This pitch is a strike. Next pitch, that'll be out of the zone. Make it 1-1. Anders with Horn and Jones behind him in the lineup. They both struck out their first time facing Hours. Anders looking to get on base like he did last time. This is out of the zone for ball 2. Next pitch. Can't find the zone. It's 3-1. Next pitch. Anders fouls it away, making a full count. Isaiah, I think as this game goes on, it might get a little tougher and tougher for Hours. It's longer. He's in the heat, more pitches, arm gets more tired. He's doing well through this fourth inning so far. There's another one.
He's doing well. He's going the distance in every single batter, it feels like. Batters are making it tough on him.
They're making him use a lot of pitches.
Yes. Yeah, we've seen a handful of full counts for him, and sometimes he's taking advantage of it, and sometimes Jefferson just had a little too much power for it.
Another payoff pitch. This is hit in the air. It's playable, but too far into foul territory for Jake Funk to be able to get to. Anders has to walk back to the batter's box now. He'll wait another 3-2 pitch on the way. Here's the kick and the fire out of the zone, ball 4. Jefferson just seems to be winning a war of attrition here as they make ours use more and more pitches. And it'll bring a mound visit following that walk. It makes runners on first and second with 1 out in this 3-0 game. The coach for Moorefield going out there with his notepad. See if that means that he's changing things up now and showing them what he's changing, or just some strategic stuff, and he's going to let Ours move a little further. It looks like Ours is giving up the ball. So we will change things up with a call to the bullpen.
85.
That was the 85th pitch from Ours, so Jefferson got to him with that pitch count. So we'll take a 60-second break with the pitching change. Come back in this 3-0 game. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Honda of Winchester takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Honda of Winchester, owners just care more about you.
Dexton I will go to the mound for Moorefield. Our call to the bullpen on TV 10 is brought to you by CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg. Stop by and see them today at 48 Kelly Island Road in Martinsburg, or call 304-263-8821. They're moving lives forward. It's not going to be an easy start for Dexton I. Runners on first and second and 1 out, trailing 3-0. First pitch out of the zone.
Yeah, not the easiest position to be thrown into.
That's in. Even the count of 2 apiece. I wind up and the fire. This is low and outside for a full count. Orn hits this one, popped up, playable. I in the foul territory makes the play for a crucial second out, keeping the runners at bay.
Pretty good play by the pitcher. Get off the mound and make that play. It's not easy. I mean, first base is over there, but couldn't get it in time. It's a good call off by the pitcher as well.
So Levi Jones has another shot at it. He did come up in the second inning with runners on second and third, but he struck out swinging for the third out. We'll have a chance at redemption here against Dexton I. Couldn't hold back his swing on that one. Strike one as he goes through the zone. Here's your 0-1. That is called strike 2. Say it hit the black. 0-2 follows, and Jones sneaks out of the way of that one with his feet. That's ball one, low and inside. And the next one to follow. Jones hits this one. It's just going to go over on top of the third base dugout. So he hustled down the first baseline. He'll have to go back for another 1-2.
This is that part of the game where we wondered if the Sun is going to win the battle of being able to see pitches as easy as they could at the beginning of this game.
1-2. Big cut. Another strikeout for Moorefield. And another time they're able to strand runners on second and third. So Jefferson's lead sticks at just 3-0. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth after the 60-second break. It's Little League Baseball on TV 10.
You have choices when it comes to appliance repair, but before you call a large corporate chain, consider what BW Appliance brings to the table. BW Appliance Repair offers fast in-home appliance repair services to the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, including Jefferson County and Berkeley County. We strive for professionalism, dedication, and honesty. Call us today at 304-279-8858 to schedule immediate service. You can also visit us online at bwappliance.repair.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
We move to the bottom of the fourth here on TV 10. Our bottom of the fourth inning is brought to you by Mansion Injury Law, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Still 3-0 Jefferson. As we move through here, the bottom of the fourth, Asher Blair still going on the mound for Jefferson through 3 innings. He's given up just 2 walks.
Now batting number 22, Jordy Keplinger.
Jordy Keplinger at the bottom of the order for Moorefield will start us off before we move up to the top of the order for Moorefield for the second time today. Keplinger, he's going to try to put down a infield single bunt, but can't get this one in fair territory.
Yeah, trying to give Jefferson a taste of their own money, but didn't work that time, just foul, so wouldn't expect him to go at it again.
Foul ball. Wide up in the pitch from Blair. Home plate umpire, I'll say that one missed. Counts 1-2. Keplinger, good eye here so far, as these 2 out of the zone have been close, hard to lay off. But he's worked the count from 0-2 to 2-2. And that next pitch out of the zone as well. Keplinger doing a really good job of plate discipline. 3 in a row out of the zone just barely. He hasn't pulled the trigger. Full count. He lets it go. Ball 4. Takes 4 in a row after getting an 0-2 count against him.
Yeah, Blair's showing a little bit of frustration on the mound after that, and I think it's a good time right here by his coach. Just go out there and either calm him down or just give him some words of wisdom. Just be like, hey, next batter, move on.
Get a little mound visit as we go to the top of the lineup. Wasn't a long one, so Blair will still go back.
Now batting number 18, Chase Cumberland.
So Chase Cumberland drew a walk to start things off for Moorefield, and then he'll take a strike to start this at-bat. This is a chopper just past the glove of Blair. Now we go to first base, and in time is the throw from Solich to get that out. That's the only play they had.
Good play by Solich, you know, just flip it over as quick as you can, at least get one out there. And runner moves to second, but it's better than 2 runners on.
Yep. Runner on second with 1 out. For Moorefield as their number 2 hitter, Kason Kreitz steps in. Takes a strike. Moorefield hopes that this is the part of the order that can get them back in this one. Oh, 1, that'll be outside. One. That's low and outside ball 2. So feels like the heat may be starting to get to Blair a little bit as well, as he's in his 4th inning of work.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's a lot of pitchers to be thrown out there and going out there 4 straight innings. And you'll get the best of you.
This is hit in play, but lined right at the right fielder for Jefferson. Can we get a cannon of a throw from right field? We do. The right fielder, Levi Jones, doubles up Moorefield to end the inning. Right field to third base. A Nick Markakis special, if you ask me. And that'll move us to the 5th. Jefferson still leads 3-0. We'll take 60 seconds. Come back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Did you know a fully loaded truck weighs 80,000 pounds?
I do know that they can cause a lot of damage in a wreck.
Over 40,000 people die every year in crashes.
And distracted driving is getting even worse.
I wish we had better ways to prevent distracted driving.
Me too. But one thing we can do is help people who've been injured in car and truck accidents.
Hurt in almost heaven? Dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
We move to the top of the 5th inning here on TV 10, brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships. Proud to be the owners who just care more.
Now batting.
Incredible throw by Levi Jones from right field to double up Moorefield to end that last half inning. And Jefferson answers, keeps the momentum going with Archer Torre first pitch leadoff single here in the 5th.
I think you said it best, the word momentum. That's one of those plays that just create a buzz in your dugout, get you fired up going into step into the batter's box.
Now batting number 21, Henry Solich.
Henry Solich will be the bottom of the order for Jefferson. Torre 2 for 2 with 2 singles now. Here's a bunt attempt from Solich. This is going to be close. Safe as the ball's dropped over at first base. And Torre moves up from second to third on the bobble. Easton Scions, it was going to be close regardless, but Scions going to keep that one in the glove.
Number 4, Paxton Thomas.
I'm willing to give Henry Solich the infield single on that one. And this is a pass ball off the glove. Runner coming home, no play. Torre scores, making it 4-0. That's the second time Torre has scored. So now we're back to the top of the order for Jefferson. It's Paxton Thomas. And it runs in and it hits him. Right on the backside, and he gets to go down to first.
Now batting number 50, Connor Praise.
For how hard that pitch was thrown, Thomas took that one like a champ.
Yeah. That brings up Connor Craze. He's yet to reach base, but he has an RBI. Last time up, fielder's choice from first to third. Runner came home, Torre, and scored the first run on that throw to first. Just pitch outside to start this at-bat. Craze has another chance to drive a couple runs in with a runner on first and second. And no outs. Craze watches that one inside. Craze. The sound of that one, it was lined in the shortstop past the glove of Kreitz. Run will come home and score. That's Solich. Throw gets past the catcher, but the other runners will stick at second and third. It's 4-0 Jefferson now on the RBI single. And moving up to second base for Connor Craze.
I tell you what, that ball had some zip on it off the bat.
It sure did. You could just that sounded different than any other hit we've heard today.
Mm-hmm. Not quite sure what it sounded like, but it was different.
Mason squares around, pulls it back, then the ball over his head. Quick reflexes from Beckett Mason. He's now 0 for 1 on the day. Last time up, he drew a walk and then immediately stole second base. And here's a wild pitch. Thomas, he will slide in at home. And Jefferson scores again. $6-0 Jefferson. They put up another 3 spot as Mason squaring around the bunt almost had that one hit him. Saw his life flash before his eyes on that one. This is 3-0. Here's another wild pitch. It bounces all the way back to and now caught in a rundown potentially between first and second. And again, Jefferson's base running pays off as you saw your second baseman hesitate and look towards first base. Then you get your runner running home. As a result, he hesitates. He wants to throw to home now. He's like caught in the middle of both, and that's exactly what Jefferson was looking for. And it's 7-0.
One thing that we found out about Jefferson is they like to do a little bit of trickery on the bases, and it's working in their favor every time we've seen them play. And that time, it just confusion there. No outs on the board either. Got nothing to lose in that situation if you're Jefferson.
And still no outs in the inning. 7-0. They'll have a runner on first as well. Jackson Bush will be up next. And this is another pitching change. Dexton his day is done at 2/3 of an inning plus. And Moorefield will go to the third pitcher of the day. Looks like that's Kason Kreitz from shortstop coming in. So as he gets ready, we'll go ahead and take a 1-minute break. On the other side of the 60-second break, we'll be back with more Little League Baseball on TV 10.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Jackson, Bush.
Another call to the bullpen for Moorefield. They move Kason Kreitz from shortstop to pitcher. I believe it's a straight switch with Dexton I. Here's a bunt attempt from Bush. He beats it out. Infield single. Making runners on first and second with no outs.
I thought we'd see more of that this evening from Jefferson. We saw a little bit of glimpse of it early on, and they kind of faded away from it. And now that they have this lead, I think it wouldn't surprise me if they start going back to it now.
Yeah, I think they've reached a point where they're thinking that they have the speed to go up against this Moorefield infield. Here comes another bunt. Yep, Price fouls it off though. Make that 3 singles for Jackson Bush and 3 at-bats. An RBI on top of it. He's had himself a nice day. This time it's a bunt single. It's not his first infield single. Price, he'll swing through this one. This is at shortstop. Smart play, the force out on the lead runner at third base, and that's the only play they'll have.
Now batting number 23, Miles Moomaw.
Yeah, good play there. You could always turn it over and do a double play. Good old 6-4-3 action, but to get the lead runner there, smart.
It's a 6-5 fielder's choice instead. So runners on first and second with 1 out now. This is sneaking into center field. C&I single. Bush held up at first, but then he goes, and still the cutoff to Kreitz. He doesn't throw it to his catcher at home. So it's 8-0. Jefferson has the lead.
Now batting 0-0, Asher Blair.
Asher Blair, still your pitcher for Jefferson. Steps up. His first pitch swinging. Dexton I, he bobbled it. Not caught. So this is going to be a chance at a double play to end the inning, but no, the tag not in time over at third. They did step on the bag for 1.
Now batting number 9, Cameron.
You can tell Price there on second thought he caught it in the air and ended up still getting an out of it.
Asher Blair, followed by Cam Anders now, and Price was caught as get another steal of second on catcher's indifference. Nearly came home again to Jefferson. They think differently. Cameron Anders, 1 for 1, a single and a walk today. Blair, pitcher, we'll get another courtesy runner for him. Beckett Mason's up. Anders will have a quick conference with his third base coach. And it looks like you have a little bit of a shift out there from Jefferson. They're actually, Miles Moomaw is the proper pinch runner. Anders gives this one a ride. Left field, that's over the head of the left fielder and hits against the fence. 2 runs score. Price and Moomaw. And Jefferson has a shot to end this one in the bottom of the inning. It's 10-0 now.
Yeah, that was a good swing right there. Kind of sounded the same as Craze's bat. I'm not sure if they're sharing the same bat.
Yeah.
But both had that weird sound for a pop, and both turned out to be 2 very good hits this inning.
How about it? 10-0. Here's another passed ball. Runner moving up to third, and it's thrown into left field. That's where aggressive base running can get you, and it's gotten Jefferson to an 11-0 lead. Anders scores with Wyatt Horn at the plate. 11-0 lead with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. So this game could be over in the bottom of the inning from a 10-run rule. Here's strike 1 to start to Horn. So Moorefield needs 2 runs in the bottom of the inning to stay alive. They'll have the middle of their order due up, luckily for them. Next one out of the zone for a ball. One, that's outside and low. Two ones the count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Three, 1. That's a wild pitch. Horn moves up to first base on the walk. The bases were empty for the first time in a while, so now it's just a runner on first base for Levi Jones. Strike to start the at-bat. Jones thinks differently than the swing at that one as it rides inside for ball 1. Jones swings through this one. That's strike 2. 1-2 with 2 outs. Kreitz, one more pitch can get him out of this inning. This is outside. Runner goes. Horn is going to be taken out in plenty of time on the throw. And with that, Cumberland, our new catcher behind the plate, throws out the 3rd out of the inning. But Jefferson, huge inning here, puts up 8 runs in the top of the 5th. So they now lead 11-0, and they can close out Moorefield in just 5 innings after this 60-second break. This is Little League Baseball on TV 10.
Classical Christian Academy in Martinsburg is looking for joyful, dedicated primary lead teachers for grades K through 4 to join our vibrant team for the 2026-27 academic year. We're searching for educators who believe in more than just lesson plans, teachers who inspire a love of learning, build confidence, and weave biblical truth into every subject. At TCCA, we offer so much more than a classroom. With a 100-acre campus full of outdoor adventures, daily research-based agriculture classes unlike any school in the state, movement-based instruction, equestrian education, and bi-weekly student choice clubs, and a Christ-centered classical education that connects learning to real life. Our students don't just thrive, they flourish, and so do our teachers. If you're passionate about laying a strong foundation for young learners and want to be part of something bigger, we'd love to hear from you. Email your resume to Rachel Hull at RachelHullTCCA@outlook.com. That's Rachel Hull TCCA@outlook.com to apply or learn more. The Classical Christian Academy is located at 7192 Arden Noble Road, Martinsburg, West Virginia 25403.
For Moorefield, number 29.
We move to the bottom of the 5th inning here on TV 10. Our bottom of the 5th inning brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust for your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Asher Blair will try to get 3 more outs and end this game early for Jefferson. So it's 3, 4, and 5 in the Moorefield order. That's just what the doctor ordered. Daxton I, Easton Signs, Roan Williams. Next pitch, inside. Make it 2-0. Next windup and pitch from Blair. That's high, ball 3. Next pitch to follow, strike 1. And this is a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting number 99.
It was a good start to the inning there for Moorefield. Trying to stop some of this bleeding is exactly what they're trying to do right now, and it's a good start. You want out of your 3-hole.
That is 4th walk. Allowed by Blair. That's the only way, though, that Moorefield has gotten on base. Easton Signs was also one of the 4 walks for Moorefield in his first at-bat. Ball 1 followed by strike 1. It wasn't until after Signs that Blair started to get into his groove against this Moorefield order. This is a good swing and miss for strike 2, and close on the steal attempt at second, but they'll say he's safe. That felt like the right call, but I think it was close enough that I wasn't going to be shocked either way.
It was a good throw by Craze. I think it was just a tad bit too late. Fumbled the ball a little bit.
Called strike 3. Science goes down.
Now batting number 13.
Strikeout number 6 for Asher Blair. And that's 1 down in the inning. Roan Williams struck out in a very similar way his first time up. Those inside corner pitches were close enough. He was turning away from them. Turned away from strike 2 and strike 3, and Science just did the same thing on strike 3. Oh, 1 to start this count. Next pitch follows. Big cut for strike 2. An 0-2. Called just a bit high. Makes it 1-2. Next pitch from Blair. That'll be up again. 2 in a row out of the zone.
Good fight back here by Williams. Not chasing anything.
Two. Called strike 3. A late call, but that's the call regardless.
Now
that's 2 down.
Jake Funk.
Two Ks in a row makes it 7 on the day for Blair, and this is hit on the ground. Shortstop Paxton Thomas, throw to first in time, and in 5 innings, Asher Blair throws a no-hitter, and Jefferson wins 11-0.
55. That's the ball game, folks.
You can't ask for much better than that.
No.
For Jefferson.
Not at all.
Great start for Jefferson. They put the hurting on Moorefield, which means that they wait to see who wins our second of our doubleheader between Martinsburg and Mineral County. The winner of that becomes the district champion. The loser will come back tomorrow to play Jefferson and see who gets a berth to the state tournament as the runner-up. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have a post-game wrap-up for this one. This is Little League Baseball at TV 10.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Did you know a fully loaded truck weighs 80,000 pounds?
I do know that they can cause a lot of damage in a wreck.
Over 40,000 people die every year in crashes.
And distracted driving is getting even worse.
I wish we had better ways to prevent distracted driving.
Me too. But one thing we can do is help people who've been injured in car and truck accidents.
Hurting almost heaven? Dial the 7s. 304-777-7777.
SkinnerWins.com.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Welcome into the post-game show here on TV 10, brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg, with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean and comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Isaiah, there's kind of long and short of it is Jefferson dominated over Moorefield here in this one.
Yeah, it wasn't quite what Moorefield wanted there. Some of the trickery, I think, of Jefferson got to him with base running. Kind of just some passed balls thrown around the field a little bit. And I just think it favored them. I mean, it's just what Jefferson wants to do. It's exactly what they want.
Yeah, so that leads to them now awaiting the loser of our nightcap between Martinsburg and Mineral County. After the winner of that one moves on to be district champion. Let's get you a game scoring summary brought to you by the Mansion Injury Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com, and some game stats brought to you by CMA, Chevy, and Toyota of Martinsburg, all in one convenient location at 650 Foxcroft Avenue, where owners just care more. In this one, it was 3 runs in the top of the third from Jefferson, and then 8 runs in the top of the fifth. So they got their runs in bunches, and that's all the scoring that we saw today, as those runs got up above the 10-run mercy roll there in the fifth, and Moorefield got closed out, so we didn't even need the 6th inning today to decide who's one half of our runner-up game tomorrow for the district. And some stats here going through this one. Asher Blair did pitch 5 innings. He did not give up a hit. He gave up 4 walks, and that was it. No runs, no hits, struck out 7. Tough day at the plate for Moorefield. At the plate for Jefferson, you had 2 RBIs on the day for Connor Craze. You had a 2 RBI double for Cam Anders, a RBI single from Miles Mumal, a 3-for-3 day with 3 singles and 1 RBI for Jackson Bush. Beckett Mason stole a few bases, got on with 2 walks. Paxton Thomas, a single, a double, a hit by pitch, scored twice on the day. And Archer Torre towards the bottom of the order, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. So there are some options in there for.
And that's exactly what he wanted. I think he just felt confident out there.
Well, there you go. That's our player of the game, brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first, Parsons. So that'll wrap up our first broadcast of the day today. We'll have a bit of a break in between games, and then you'll get warm-ups on the field for Martinsburg and Mineral County each. Around 8 o'clock is scheduled for first pitch between those two in the district championship game. Isaiah and Colton will switch spots on our broadcast, our production here, and we'll sign off for this one for Brady Masters back at the studio. Colton Musgrove behind the camera, Isaiah Horner next to me. I'm Dylan Bishop, saying so long for just a little bit. We'll be back very soon with Martinsburg versus Mineral County. This stream on YouTube will end, and closer to 8 o'clock, the new one will begin for Martinsburg and Mineral County. This has been Little League Baseball on TV 10. We'll be back just shortly here from Oatsdale Park with the district championship game.
We thank you for listening to live play-by-play coverage of Little League All-Star Baseball. Little League All-Star Baseball is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR, Martinsburg. All rights reserved.